we gotta... Binks, don't eat the arm of the chair. Whoop. Binks, 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 Purry boy, love you. Rub your cheeks. Yeah. Just stop eating my chair. Stop destroying the one thing I love. That isn't you. But mother, I must be the only thing you love. Alright, race time today. We've got key sanity, we've got keyhole sanity. I don't like keyhole sanity a lot, but it's tolerable. It's serviceable. It is what it is. Thankfully, normal insurance. I'm also trying a new USB cord. Actually, since nah, that probably hasn't been updated in a while. Well, maybe. Will this work if I'm doing this way? That looks like it's working. We can use the stream deck for marking things. Alright. So many pin yaps. Alright, and it'll be... Oh wait, hold on, I can use the split thing. 3, 2, 1, go. Oop. Bracelet start. Pretty typical. Look at it light up with all those checks. Immediately. Alright. Angler tunnel open. Not an amazing start, but we'll take it. Binks, stop. Binks, stop. Key cavern key. Let's read hints today. Mabe has flippers. Slime keys in key cavern. Turtle Rock has bow in it, that's good. Tail Cave has frog song. Bombs at Turtle Rock. And a secret in catfish. Alright, so the major things, flippers and Mabe. Which means we're likely gonna get flippers pretty soon, once we have some rupees, I imagine. I can't imagine it being behind Frog Song, which is in Tail Cave. A beak, we actually do need that. Because of the owl sanities. Take early health, might need it for cheating. Speaking of rupees, that's probably going to lead us to our flippers. Alright. And... Turtle Rock key. Return home. Let's do fishing first. I'm gonna try something for routing because I have bracelet already. I say my controller is feeling a little grungy and covered in cat hair. Alright, that's not flippers. Right, we have shop sanity on, which means I need to check here as well. There's the flippers. What is this key for? Bottle Grotto. Okay. How do be the stream? It's good. Oh, tell me that's centered enough. Powder for Maddie! And let's get a note page. Mabe. Booth. D2 key for 100. Flippers 200. So that I remember that that's there. Alright. I'm gonna try something here. So we're gonna go to the shop. Nothing important in main shop. Time to try something. We're gonna activate that portal really early. $20, we'll take it. All right. Ha 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 ha. Da na 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 na. Yeet. Ow. $200. Alright, that is our flippers. Do I try to do the thing I was gonna do? Rather than walk back. Let's grab this. All right. I'm gonna grab the seashell just fast. Alright, here's the weird thing I'm gonna try. Before doing forest. Especially considering how many checks we have out this way. Don't really need this key, but I'll take it, just in case. We'll leave the rupees behind. So we're gonna leave the woods behind. And I'm gonna go all the way to Animal Village to get the teleporter. I'm gonna try, like, early teleporter routing. And see how it compares. Like, do early portal, because we have early way into Mabe. And then that means when I go up to D4 area, I'll be able to just return home, or not return home from there, but use the teleporter instead of returning home. D4 key, and in case I don't have feather by the time I get there. Eagle's compass useless. Alright. Grab this. Honeycomb. Okay, the point was to go to Animal Village, so... let's go to Animal Village. We're gonna do a couple fun save and quit things here. So we're gonna go this way. Grab these shop items. Sword. I actually can't believe this plan worked out, because that sword also means that we've got access to the additional check in the woods. Wait for those rupees to uptick. Ow. Alright. What have you got? A heart container? I don't care. I will keep the honeycomb. So I'm gonna go down here. I don't want to do... yeah, I don't think I want to do desert yet. I think we'll do desert after we get the other portal. Just because I want to try to get bombs. So slip around here. Rude. Ow. Grab these items. Nothing. Pop here. Bikini top. Okay, we can catch that in before we leave. Dip. Alright. Take only one. Red tunic. I'll take it. Alright, return home. Doot. Now we do woods. Or what's left of woods. Ooh. Binks. Binks. Oop. Bark. Why am I having so much trouble with this? There we go. Binks, get down. Ugh. Gonna say, there is one check here in woods we can't get, but 'tis fine. Binks butthole moment, basically, yes. Nothing. Alright, we are going to... very gross, but do this, because I want access to the shop. And the check behind here, mostly the shop. Another seashell. Scroll around. Alright, what did we miss by not doing this early? Rewarded. Tail Cave Stone Beak. Might as well take the Turtle Rock Key. I was gonna say, if I'm at the point of menuing that I can see what the key is, it's generally just faster to take the key. Heart container, or heart piece. We can do a little bit of D2 stuff. It is out of logic, though. Should have used that to equip. So we only have one key, and key sanity active, so... Cavern map. $100. Alright, that should be all the rupees we need. Alright, set that up. And we're gonna peek in here, see if it's anything good. Angler's Tunnel Key. I don't really need that, I don't think. That is access to a check, but I don't think it's worth a D2 key. D2 key for D4 key is a very bad trade. That key, though. Rude. Rude, come on. Come on. Maddie wants key. Come on. One frame at a time. Come on. Come on, damn it. There we go. Key Cavern Key. Expected, but... okay, worth it. Tail Cave Key, and... Pothole Field has magic rods. That means... Rod is either in the dig spot, or on the owl there. I don't know why I'm charging a spin attack. Spin attack doesn't do extra with Red Tunic. Got the fairy. Or not. Color Dungeon's Beak. Alright. I think... Color Dungeon's not super appealing with no keys. We have access to one check up mountain. So I really don't want to do mountain yet. Alright, let's resume our plan. Let's head down here. Pop in here. Feather! I'll take it. Cheating! And... a needed Nightmare Key. Do I do stuff in here with that? You know what? I think I do. I think I opened the gate. It's fine. Just wasting time, it's fine. Seashell. Alright, this is gonna be weird. Money we don't need. Let's not do it yet. Oh, hookshot. Right, I can't open the gate from here. Alright, then I guess we'll go fight the guy. I want to walk back is the problem. I should have tried to save scum this. This is wasted time. Unless this happens to be something. Nothing. Yeah. Big wasted time, because I didn't save. But it's fine. I forgot that the gate was also randomized. Alright. Part of the reason for me doing this, or there was that gate, but I'll take a hookshot. The hookshot does change my routing a bit, too. Just gonna go back out this way. Yeah, I was gonna go and stop by, like, Seashell Hut. Let's go there. Let's get this. I was gonna say, there's so much to do. Cavern key. Alright. We're gonna pop up here. It's not gonna matter, we're not gonna be able to save and quit from the location we're going, so... Let's hop in here. Yoshi doll! There's 2 checks in D2 to do. Do I want to do them right now? Not really. Will it be better to carry Raft Game through at this point? Honestly, I think we carry Raft Game through. Do Armos Maze. I think that's the play. Got those while I'm here. Seashell. Bow wow. Alright. Get some health. Don't need the rupees. Alright, we need that owl statue. Hello! Back! Alright, sneak in here. Animal Village has the other sword. That's not super useful, but it's serviceable. Boop. Poke. Plunk, plunk. Boot. Another seashell. I think we'll return home from here. Because there's a few checks to do. And we can cheat. The power of Red Tunic. Key Cavern Key. Right, return home. Sneak past here. Thank you, Joe. Woo. Alright. Let's hop down. I'm gonna grab the seashell from here. Oh, I did already, apparently. Alright then. Let's do Dream Shrine. Then we'll go get the stuff in the woods. Could save scum more of D2. Rude. Come on. Okay. My ability to naked super jump is waning. There we go. Grab this, we're gonna need it shortly. Entrance to D3. Do we care about D3 at the moment? With save scumming, we could no, we need boots still. To fight the boss. Fine. It's fine. Alright, return home from this. Alright. There was some sort of hint for something in Color Dungeon that I cared about. Dude. Dudes. I'll take D6. Not my bare hands. Dude. Yeah, there's 3 checks up here. So grab 1. A Color Dungeon key. That... Why? Don't need my input, please. Thank you. That actually makes a Color Dungeon dip kind of appealing. Because we could save scum the right half. Remember this check? Shields and Angler Tunnel. Alright. With what we have, that could mean an Angler Tunnel check to pretty much full clear it except for the boss if I do the triangle jumps. I don't like the triangle jumps, but nobody does. Gonna save and quit here so that we can save scum this left door. Alright, so you know the first two doors are nothing. Toot. Bunk. Bunk. We don't have Beak here yet. Key for... D8, I think? Alright. Nothing. Nothing. We get the switch and came this way, so we've got to go bottom? Yes. Shovel. That opens Villa Skip and Grabbing Rod. Yeah, I think we just Villa Skip and Grab Rod with that, for sure. Okay, so we need at least one more key there. And the Nightmare key. Let's grab these. We're gonna grab this dig spot while I'm passing it. And we're gonna do that color dungeon dip. Don't need that. Hate the ghosts. Guinea's the worst enemy. Alright. Yeah. Let's get all the basic checks first. Medicine is fine. $20 is fine. Bombs! We will take bombs. Alright, we're gonna do the save scum. Alright. We're really hoping this is nothing. Alright. And a Turtle Rock key is useless. We don't need that. We have all the Turtle Rock keys we need. So we save that. Dude. Scrap the feather. Makes me feel faster. Da boing boing! Whee. Rude. The Goo Gals. That was a D7 key, so useless, but let's use the medicine. Alright. Press the button. We'll go this way first. Secret seashell. Binks, come on. Get in my lap. Hooray! The motorcycles of summer! My favorite penis envy. Okay. There we go. Face shrine key. I was gonna say, so alright, I will explain the motorcycles of summer. Come summertime, people like riding their motorcycles. Good, fine. If you want a motorcycle, have fun. However, there is that subsect of men who remove the mufflers from their motorcycles. Oh, hello. That is a shield. That means that's a piece of wood, because we can get 1d4. Yeah, so they remove the mufflers so they're stupidly loud, and there is no greater sign to me that someone is insecure about their penis size than they took the muffler off their motorcycle. I guess we'll go here first. We'll be returning home after the dip, I think. Stonebeak for eagles. They're so obnoxious. They are! But yeah, within my city, they love going through the downtown, like 6 to 8 of them, all at the same time, so you just get this rumble through. Doesn't matter if your windows are closed, you're gonna hear it. The magic rod. Like, I'm on the 6th floor in the downtown area. Dude. Like an Indy 500 speed car down normal road. Yeah. Dude. It's what you do. Okay. Alright, let's go back this... No, let's go this way. Let's return home. Changing my mind 3 different times. This is why my routing sucks. Let's go to the dig spot. Pinyap! That is yet more reason to go up mountain. I really want boots. No, not the cuckoo! The rumbling of penis envy. Exactly. We know that... something was in Animal Village. I think it was Second Sword was in Animal Village. No, the shop that I bought First Sword at would have been Animal Village. No. Dude. Aw. Binks is being a cuddle muffin. We're gonna have to return into Animal Village, because I've still got to get the dig spot. I don't need that. Let's grab this. It's gonna make my life easier. You know, people keep telling me there's a boss here. I don't need that. Key for Key Cavern. Yeah, Key Cavern full clear is very much in the cards. Boomerangs and Turtle Rock as well as Bow? Interesting. Unfortunately, Bow and Boomerang don't do anything on their own. You forgot to read the owls after you got them? I don't read all of them, I just read most of them. There we go. Bird key. I'll take bird key. Alright, see you, fisherman. Arrows. Turtle Rock for a secret. I wonder if it's the bow or the boomerang that are in there. D5. We have 3 checks we could do. I don't think that's worth doing D5. I think what we do is... Yeah, the worst thing with this area is I've either got to come back from the Mad Batter or come back from this, and they're both terrible. At least this has shortcuts. And I can cheat. Cheating! ₹20 and a Turtle Rock key. So nothing. And unfortunately I don't want to save scum it, so Alright, time for the other bad check. And then I guess we'll return home and I could do mountain. Yeah, mountain is out of logic, which means boots have to be somewhere. Alright, we know there's a shield in D4, which means we should be able to do, like, everything in D4. I can also do basically everything in D3. The problem with D3 versus D4 in terms of picking between the two, I do like D4 better. Just because we have every item we need except for the Nightmare Key. Versus in D3, we need the boots, and I don't fight the mini-boss in either dungeon, so... Dude. Dude. Alright. Okay, I don't have a way up there, so... Broom. Alright. Heart piece. Screw this, because we do need to do this key. Seashell. I want a piece of power. It must have dropped the same enemy as the acorn. Piece of power, that's what we needed. Color Dungeon's Nightmare Key. We still need one more key there, minimum. Alright, what do we have here? I want that. So we'll have to go all the way through. Alright, it's been a while since I've dong skipped. Dong skip! Alright. Due to my key count... Grab this. Am I going to be backtracking through here? I don't think I am. D5 key, that's good. Alright. 2 keys. Let's check this way. Powder we don't need. Heart container we don't need. I'm just going to reset from here. I can just keep these items no matter what they are. Angler's tunnel key, serviceable, I guess. And a seashell. Those are both keepable. Alright, and 20 bucks. Alright. Let's go to D4. D4 is a Colin. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No! I'm stuck in the corner! There we go. Okay, so there's no shield yet. Second bracelet. Interesting find. Alright, with hookshot we should be able to do basically anything we want to around here. Rude. Rude. Dude. D2's nightmare key. Do I go backwards for that chest? How many do I have? I have 2. I would need 2 to go that way. Guess we don't go that way. Rude. More seashells. Rude. D5 speak. Interesting. Just gonna pit walk it. Alright. Medicine. I don't have the beak for that. Is the shield really shield locked? Ooh. There's the shield. Alright, so we can go get the early checks as well. Just clip into the wall. Alright, so then we'll have everything in here except for the boss. And we know where the piece of wood is, so we don't need stick. Lens, eh? Okay. I think we explore D5. Because I can cash in the broom right now. Tail key, eh? Well, that's more excuse for the beach trip. But I think I'm gonna go do D5. We can do everything in D5. And actually, before I do that... let's go get our 2 seashell checks. They've been overdue. What's our list from Go Mode? So we need a bunch of nightmare keys, boots. I think we know where everything else is, so... Bottle Grotto's Stonebeak. That's a good pickup. Once we get a second Bottle Grotto key, that'll be sweet. Hey Martha. You'll always be a part of our legacy. Okay. So since we can do everything, we don't have the beak. Doot. It's been too long since you did a seed. Well, we got weekly asyncs. They're pretty fun most of the time. Oh, yay, I don't have bombs. This is fine. You need to get better before you're competing with people? Technically, you're competing against yourself. The whole point of the seeds is supposed to be, like, tracking your own progress. Though I do feel it does tend to end up going that way. Whether intentional or not. Alright. There's also the community race that's every Friday that you could take part in. I don't tend to just because I'm either busy Fridays or I'm not. That is access to a beak. We do need that. And it's yet more reason to be going down to the beach. It's a good thing we waited. Toot. That is a D2 key. That could be worth it. We've got all of the saves set up. Okay, go grab our first instrument. So, like, beach stuff, D2... Rude. There we go. How dare you, Master Stalfos? Alright, what we supposed to be in the boss chest? Key. He stole it from me. Opened Tail Cave. We could save scum that to pseudo full clear it. We would need boss key still. And access to beak. No, we have beak. More bombs. Kill this man. Rude. You can't outlast me. I have a Duracell battery. Look at me go. I hate his hitbox. It's so bad. Alright. Rude. Alright. Let's grab this. The stick for level 2 shield. I don't think I want level 2 shield. We will save Terran from himself. Alright. So rather than return home... for my next trick, we're gonna use a seldom used path. And this puts us on the beach to get the beak and everything else. That was impressive. Thank you! It was just a hookshot jump. They're easy to buffer. If you know... You basically just need to watch for when the tip of the hookshot starts touching your sprite, and then you can use a select buffer exactly from that point. Some people are good enough to do it without buffering. I am not one of those people yet. And until I start practicing, I won't be one of those people ever. Which is my lesson to y'all. Practice if you want to be good at stuff. Don't just ride on your laurels like me. Turtle Rock Stonebeak. I'll take that. There, you call me out like that. I call myself out like that. Alright. Some formally gifted kid energy. Yeah, that's me. Bottle Grotto's Compass, not particularly useful. Alright. Toadstool. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. Looks like it was a D3 key. Color Dungeon key is 3 checks. Or 2 checks. Okay. This is gonna be really weird routing, but it's the only way I can effectively save scum this key. Boots! We love boots. More bombs. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I gotta go fast! No! So was that about me being impressive, 10 seconds ago? Can we go back to that universe? Alright, we're gonna skip this key. That is a D2 key. That means we can just full clear D2. I think we full clear D2 before we go up mountain, but then we go up mountain, like, immediately. Alright, so we're gonna use our key, and probably save scum this. Unless it's, like, immediately valuable. Fishing hook is nothing. As much as it sounds special. 20 rupees is absolutely nothing. Dude. Oh, being scared off my legs, so I can finally move them. Alright, and it's Frog Song. We do kind of need Frog Song. Frog Song isn't immediately useful, though, so I'll hold it off for now. It's one major check that we'll have to do after we get Ocarina. Because we do have level 2 bracelet for it. Catfish Compass is nothing. 20 rupees. And I am going to commit to this even though the other check is better. Just so we can teleport to the boss when we have the key. Alright, return home. Yeah, I think we do D2 and then mountain. Have the owls have key sanity items? Yeah, they're fun. Owl key sanity items are fun. Non-key sanity owls is... the dungeon routing becomes really messed up. I don't need the toadstool for anything. I have the hookshot. Map for anglers. I'd kind of prefer the toadstool. I believe no one mentioned that earlier. What? That key sanity owls are kind of fun? Binks! He's my little gremlin. He just tried to jump up on... to the windowsill via the very slanted air conditioning unit. Now he's licking himself in shame. Wait, they didn't? I could have sworn they could. Ooh, a beak. Catfish's beak. Alright, we won't be going back there for a bit, but... I actually kind of forgot that we had boots while we were at D1. We should have bonked the tree. We should have left to bonk the tree. So that's bad routing on my part. How do we fix that? Could do this. Key for color. Yeah, we should go do color dungeon as well. Alright. We're gonna run through town. The official waste of time for forgetting that I got boots after D1, and there was a boots bonk tree is... They'd found an error? Huh, neat. It's officially about 20 seconds. This isn't where I meant to go, it's fine. Hello, Binks. Okay. Passing D0, might as well finish it up. Just while we're here. Hello, Binks, I hear you. Hello, Binks. Come on up. If you're gonna come up, don't just sit there and whine, come up. I know you're not as stupid as pictures of you would suggest. When you're too lazy to equip. Alright. Tail tape in the ocarina. That is a very awkward, exact combination of things. Alright, we're gonna go back and get Frog Song, I guess. Binks, down. Waste another 20 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna do this check first, even though I didn't want to. We'll go get the thing from D1. I don't think I do Mamu yet. We're not in that desperate of a situation. But are there any other checks that are in this part of the world? No. But we've got so much check density up mountain. Actually, we don't have access to D7. It might be worthwhile to... Alright, let's not. Hear me out, terrible ideas. I'm just gonna go to D2. We're gonna go finish D2. We don't need the D4 key. So we can go in, grab ghosts, grab end of the dungeon, and be good. And since we didn't press anything, we gotta use the top route. D4 boss key. Do we go do D4 too? I think we do. We can do D3's boss as well. Slow! Whee! Okay. We're fine. Huh, I didn't know torches were not solid when it came to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's hopping mad, get him! Key for Turtle Rock. I should have checked the stone beak on the way here. Because then I would only have to go to A. It's fine, we can just go back in. It was all for my equips. Perfectly planned. $30. Because I would have had to redo this anyway. Just now I need to go a little bit further. Yeah, this is like an 8-second loss. 9. 10-second loss. Doot. Nothing. Alright. Whoop. Alright, I don't think I bother with D4 yet. I think we go up mountain. Heart container we don't need. More seashells. Interdasting. Pineapple delivery. Well, that's useless. Yeah, we still can't open D7, so... More heart containers. All of the heart containers. Interdasting. I was gonna say, look, I'm stuck in the past. I can't be saved. I'll get this on the way back, because we're coming through here again. Because we can't do much in D7 except for check the keyhole. And I'm not gonna check the keyhole blind. It's a long way to go for potentially nothing. Alright. I don't think there could possibly be anything that is that I need, unless it's like seashells again, but... Speaking of seashells, we're actually one away from max. Alright, medicine we don't need. We don't need Grandma's medicine stash. Gonna say, it feels like we've got, like, almost everything. We're still missing access to 2 dungeons, which is my favorite brand of moonshine. Alright, we don't need that. Money we don't need. Alright. Hookshot. I could have bookshotted that. I very rarely get to hookshot this screen because Marin's usually here. Hard turn. Whee! I'm zooming. Ow. Alright. 20th seashell. I hate that we have neither of the nightmare keys from up here, but... we know that we can basically full clear D8, and that it's in logic, because we should be able to get Frog Song by now, so... well, it's actually technically not in logic because of key stuff, but... since when have I ever cared? Ow. Alright. I don't need to kill him yet. I gotta check the store. Face key! We'll take that. And access to D7. Alright, glitched logic we go. Bong. Dude. Oh, fuck. There we go. Song 2, eh? I'll take it. That's actually super useful. Hippity hoppity. Give him the boppity. Rooster... it's technically a check I could have gotten a while ago. Compass we don't need. Ten arrows. Doot. Clickety bickety. More arrows. Because considering the bows here, it makes sense there's a lot of arrows just laying around. We do have the beak, which means I do need to go into the upper room here. Key cavern key. Well, when we go back in, we'll be able to just walk to the boss without needing to worry about anything else. We won't have to block skip, or Brock skip, which will make me sad. Rude. Alright. Check this. Dude. Up here. We have enough keys, so... Yep. I really should practice bookshot more, but... Good old Blano. Dude, my fists are golden. Nothing. Dude. Alright, so we still don't have bow, which we know is in here. Uh-oh. Ah! Sorry. We've saved ourselves. Angler key. Wait for them to die. I think I'm gonna have to set up the teleport here. Ah! We're not gonna talk about it. Whee! In and round. There's Bo. It's one half of the equation of things we want from here. But now we need the boomerang. I'm gonna try something unusual. And that is, I would normally grab the portal from there if I'm gonna need to come back, but I'm gonna do the rest of the checks here in case we get Nightmare Key and I don't have to. I have enough keys, we can just walk through here. Don't need to skip. As fun as glitches are. Okay, there's Boomerang. That's about things we knew that were here. I'm pretty sure this locks. Map for bottle. There we go. Grab that. Alright, so we didn't find the Nightmare Key. Alright, so we do need to set up the portal, and I'm gonna do that this way! Brain... Let's turn to the bottom of the mountain. Oh, right, I have the key. Okay, Face Shrine is open. Do we do Face Shrine? No, we'll do D7 first. Face Shrine is still kind of out of the way. But that is access to every dungeon. We still need the D5 Nightmare Key, the D8 Nightmare Key, the D1 Nightmare Key. We would also prefer another D5 key, it would make my life easier. Rude. Run valid. No, my precious sub points. We'll never get to more emote slots. Dude. So I'm gonna do D7, then do... I think just go fight the boss of D4. Just to grab the instrument. I'm worried that we might end up on a bit of a goose chase for the remaining keys. Just need 8, 5, and 1. And then we're in go mode. $20. Alright, time to full clear this. Catfish's Nightmare Key. Okay, there's one of the 3 keys we need. Rude. My left to right super jumps have been faltering lately. I'm wondering if the left of my D-pad is starting to go. Which is fine, I do have another controller lined up, but... $20! Dude. Before we start demolitions, I'm actually going to pop behind here. The castle gate opened. That's semi-useful, at least. One. Two. A three. Alright. Boop. And 4. We do need to stop by the statue below us, because I don't have another way to get there. Tail Caves Nightmare Key, that's 2 or 3. If we can find the D8 Nightmare Key, we are in complete go mode. Dude. Uh-oh. Alright, and another seashell. Let's grab this, I guess. Catfish. No, darn. I was doing so well. Nope. Come on. There we go. Rude. Alright. I'm a punk! Oh my god, that reminds me that a person sharing a particular bigot was trying to have a debate with me, or, you know, trying to debate me on what punk is or is not, and I'm like, you fucking high? I've known what punk is since I was like 12. I've been a deep part of that subculture for a long time. Yeah, I think the left-right axis of my D-pad is going. Because that didn't register my right input. And we've had this problem a few times before. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do another version of this, because my controller is going. It's gotta be the left-right inputs. I'm gonna make this safe. There we go. Because I know I'm doing that right. It's not registering the left input for some reason. That's a D. Not the D8 key we were looking for. Stick or D-pad? D-pad. Which means I might be able to get under there and clean it, but... what I need... it's like a hex screwdriver. Also, some of the screws on this controller are rusted. I've had it for a long while. Oh no! Real floors! Rude. No! Fuck! Fuck! Alright. That's it, we're doing... ah! Eagle bullshit. Followed by real floors. The letter! Alright, we got 2 of the keys we needed, though. Do I just, like, run around and grab everything? I think I just run around and grab everything. And we just let ourselves fall in this hole, because I'm going to go to D4 next. It's probably going to be like 4... get the 1 check that's in Canalet. 6... we'll grab Mamu, or Mambo. Rude. Run. Run. Boink. Alright. I didn't get my sword out, so I guess we're gonna do this. Another instrument. Do I do D6 from here? Yeah, I think I do like 6, 5, 3, 1, back to 8. Let's check my overworld options. to Hall Sticks and now TMR. Yeah, so just kind of testing my stick. I think it's left on the D-pad that is starting to go, just based on how it feels. So pressing right on my D-pad still has like a nice click to it, but left does not. It's like very soft, spongy. So my guess is it's probably the left that's gone, which means I'm not getting left-right inputs properly because essentially the stick's tilted, or the pad is tilted. That's my best guess. I'm not an expert. I guess we'll stop for... nah, I probably should have gotten this on the way back. Further proof I'm a filthy leftist. I'm always going left. Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to get a new controller at some point. I have a backup for this one at least, so... I'll start using that next stream. The legendary $20 bill. Yep. That said, we're gonna have some trouble with it now because this is the other trick I've been having problems with lately. Because it also requires strong left-right input. I need to go get the item. Valid. You know what? That's gonna make my life slightly faster in here, so I'm not gonna complain. It's full clear. It's the last dungeon we haven't done everything in yet, so... the odds of having the key are pretty high. That's one check in D4 if we absolutely have to. That's nothing now. This is, I think... no, there's two statues in here, but this is one of them. This is the often forgotten one. Wrong nightmare key. We don't need that one. I was very excited for a second. Dude. Dudes. Nothing. That. Hit that. Pop that. Nothing. Hibiscus. More bow. Rude. Nothing. Let's grab these. Alright. Dude. Not even the key we were wanting. Also not the key we were wanting. We're not going to be coming back, so there's no reason to do the mini-boss. I can't believe that actually worked. That's hilarious. Alright, we got to sneak into the wall here. Yeah, my up-down super jumps are doing fine. It's my left-right ones. That's one of the keys we were looking for, at least. That's going to make my life slightly easier when we go back to D5. So this jump's going to be annoying. And unfortunately, unlike the one in D7, there's not a way around it. Scale. Piece of heart. Yeah, this one has been causing me problems, so... because it's a left-right input. You know what? Since at this point it's quite clear there's something wrong with my controller, I'm going to disconnect it completely. Put it to the side and get the other one. Even if I have to remap it today. Alright. And look at that. In one with the new controller. That said... Alright, we're gonna need to do this. Yeah, there's that click back. The left button works again. Sucks. Me and that controller have been through a lot. I'm kinda sad, but... at the same time, 'tis the nature of current technology. Deals tower map. Gotta break the new controller in a bit. I have to tell my boo that my controller finally broke, because this one's actually his, but he just stopped using it. So, again, I had a backup available. I was kind of waiting for something more catastrophic, but at this point, they're tricks I clearly know, and I'm just failing them for dumb reasons. I have a key. Dungeon compass. That is a call from a number I don't recognize, so I'm just gonna assume it's a scam, because there have been literally Like 10 times as many this month, or like the past few weeks. Thanks. One, two, three. Ichi, ni, san! Fuck! $20 rupees. It's got explosive sound. Alright, we're gonna do D5. There are a few things I'll have to do outside of D5. So we got to cash in the hibiscus, and we've got to go to the scale. I probably should have done those first so I don't have to do this screen again, but I think we're fine. We also have to get the owl statue. Seashell. Rude. Dude. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Alright, so we're going to go get the owl statue item first. Tail Cave key, not super great. While we're in Tail Cave, I do need to remember to get Frog Song, and then... Come on. There we go. One, two, a three, four. Move to the middle. Yeah, we're gonna do 4 cycle, or 3 cycle. Ow. And... too risky. Bombs. Dun 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 dun. So we're in hibiscus and scale. Then we'll return home. Do what do you call it? The ribbon D1. We'll catfish the man. And we also have D3 to do. Do I do D3 first? I'll be in portal range to be fairly close. I should probably do D4 first, unless... I don't know why I grabbed that. I don't need any more normal keys. We have every key we need. Yeah, I think return home is faster. Not by a lot. We'll do D1. Play song, do D3. Oh, both swords were in Animal Village, alright. I'll take it. That means we're gonna be one-hitting most of our final bosses. Key Cavern's Beak is good. That means we can also grab those checks as well. Spin time. Pretty close. Also, thank you for the resub. Okay, I'm gonna go... Normally I don't go this way, but... Gonna real quick. Pop in here. Frog Song was the last check here, so just in case I need it for the key. Probably should have got this after beating the boss, just in case the boss had the key, but... Because I have to do the boss anyway. Tap. What did I say about the boss having the key? Alright. That is go mode. I will light up the go mode. How long ago could I have done this? Not too long. The D1 Nightmare Key was recent. I did D7 to get it. Binks is doing some headbutt lap curl. Okay. Let's go do D3 first, then we'll hop off the top of D3, do D8, play song 2, and rush the end. A little over 2 hours, not ideal. About average, I would say, for my usual times for full key sanity. That said, I imagine Luckworth's got like a 114 for some inexplicable reason. Dude. Dude. Guess I used my medicine. No need to check this item. Poke. Rupee's joy. Bell. You know, I'm now curious to a German word, but I don't want to ask it in public. Like, I want to ask, but I don't want to ask. Because, like, Joe's little avatar has been hanging around me for a while now, and I'm just like, what is the German word for boobs? Just booba. Dang it, one hit missed. Missed the iframes, it's fine. Faster to play song or to run? Song. I have been booped. Unfortunately, this is not the German word for booba. Don't need those anymore, so let's get these bombs. Bruce or Tite? Since I asked? Alright. Tite. All rise. Alright, in we go. Left. Left. Up. Right. Right. Up. Left. Up. Alright, let's put the sword on and... Quick kill got. I've got my new visual cue. Alright. Ah, I ate the shot! Hate when that happens. It's been a while. Rude. Alright. We've lost Agamanip. God, he's gonna have a Nick Cage collab? That sounds horrible. I say, Nick Cage isn't that bad, it just... But is one of them Nick Cage as the Ghost Rider? Oh, come on! All of this damage has been from just blue balls. Thank you. I need to learn Manip properly. There we go. Alright. Ow. Our world! Our world! And... time. Oh. Press the wrong button. It's been a while since I've used the Stream Deck. Alright. Let's look at everyone else's times. Joe with a 152. You know what? I'll take being only 20 minutes behind with all the time losses I had. Darkness Link, 209, so a little faster. 157 from Hello. Yep. At least I'm with the pack. And we found out the problem, at least. My controller was dead, and that's why I've been failing a few tricks. Binks gets a treat? Alright, let me go get him his treat. Meow. Oh, and I gotta go drink water? God damn it. I'm fine with getting Binks his new salmon treats, but yo, making me hydrate? Boo, booer. And stretches! How dare! Alright. One at a time. Are you just trying to make me miss my... I gotta stretch? Alright. Well, let me drink the water first so that I'm hydrated for stretching, so that my joints aren't dusty. Oh, jeez. I can stretch after the QR code? That's gonna be a bit. Alright. I do need to take a screenshot, though, to share my time, so we gotta come back for that. I have a clip it button. Oh, no, I do have a screenshot button. I forgot I had all these buttons on the Stream Deck. It's been forever since I've been able to use it. But yeah, I thought it might have just been a, what's the Binks review on the tuna treats? They're slamming, and he's looking at me because he wants more. Alright. Push my knees back. Oh, I can hear the cartilage popping. Oh, cripes. Alright. Oh, back goes backwards. Meow. Big stretch of the left elbow. Big stretch of the right elbow. Oh, so much cartilage popping in the back. Oh, cripes. Oh, left and right. Roll the middle. Yep, I hear you, Binks. You hear the pain that I'm 30? Oh, alright. Whew. There we go. We're all stretched up. Dude. That's 2, 11, 49. Dude. Yeah, so we're within like a minute of people, for the most part. Or at least Darkness Link. And I'll take it. Like I said, a little bit of it's controller, but most of it is just me. We're fixing the hardware issues, and that's the important part. Dude. Alright. Now let's get our QR code. Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I put cooldowns on the drink and stretch. Damn straight I put cooldowns on... Sorry, there were always cooldowns on the drink and stretches. I put them in with cooldowns because I knew you degenerates would have me breaking my back. Alright. Camerams. Let's see, do we have a loot box today? Show me loot box. There it is. I have a reward, and it's... We got the owl! And 9 rocks, and 9 donuts! You calling a degenerate, madam? Look, I'm queen of the degenerates. You're just my people. Alright, though. I'm going to put the marks. We got Patapoof as well. Good old Patapoof. I'll put a mark in it. We're gonna swap to the time spinner.